Alright, hello everyone, my name is Hal. Welcome to the stream. Let's turn that starting soon off. Uh, t- 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 Oh, hello Rogue. Welcome to the chat. Sup indeed. Oh, thanks for coming in. And thank you too, Sylv. Hello, hello. Bright and early today. So we are not running behind. I probably should have started the game though. That would have been the smart thing to do. Alright. So today will finally be, hopefully, Scuff? What Scuff? I don't think the stream sounds that bad. I hope. I want to see what kind of build you have. Ooh. Not having game ready. Oh, it's fine. Everything's fine. Now my build's a bit oh, this is like the third run now, so it's a bit mismatched, I think. What was I doing? Oh yeah. So we are pretty close to the end of Dark Souls 100% now. We've got pretty much just one solid goal now. We just need to get back to Anolondo. It's fine? Good. I'm happy to hear it. So this probably won't take too long, maybe an hour or two, I'm hoping. As fun as this has been, and I always love playing Dark Souls 1, this has been nine streams running now. I am ready for something new. So yeah, right now I am just normally I run with my favorite, my great scythe. And yeah, I love my good old Artorias set, and just for fun, throw in the Royal Helm. Yeah, probably a pretty basic setup. And I only had 50 strength because I wanted to use Havel's shield at some point. But yeah, eventually I will come back and play this game again, because I gotta do it for... Oh, gotta do it for the PlayStation. And then I gotta do it for the Xbox. But that'll be a long time in the future. That is definitely not happening soon. Oh, hey, Aether. Welcome back. Good to see you. Welcome to another Dark Souls, 100%. I am hoping that this time, this fight doesn't take me forever. Quelaag is by no means a difficult fight, but sometimes I just struggle. Maybe I'm just not that good a player. At work will lurk. That is exactly what this stream is for. Thanks for dropping by. Thank you. Now, I always bring Mildred in the off chance she can be a good distraction. But usually she gets walled off immediately with lava, and then you never see her again. Now, I could use my favorite scythe, but I am going to use my obsidian greatsword because I went to so much trouble to get it, you know. Man, that does no damage. Yeah, turn around. Putting in the work, Mildred. And that is why this fight takes me a while sometimes. Mildred is just a girl, yeah. And she enjoys other girls, I guess. If you boldly remember. I'm doing laundry and adulting today. That used to be my day today. Technically, it still is that day today. But not till later. Sunday's a good day for adulting. Oh, thank you. I think the main issue I have with most of the bosses, excuse me, is by the time I leave the fight, I almost immediately forget how to fight them. Gotta relearn the fight all over again. She enjoys some succulent long pig. See, Rogue knows what the long pig is. I mentioned that to the partner the other day, and they had no idea that's what that meant. Same. Who said that? Who indeed? Yeah, let's double stack some stamina. Let's go. If I really wanted to just cheese this fight, I wouldn't even say cheese, it's like, just get through it without any issues. I could just level it up again. Just end this quickly. Come on, Mildred. He's standing in the door. Yeah, I saw it coming that time. That's the Mildred I know. Poured in lava. Oof. Really like spamming that AoE. Oh. Oh, thank you, Mildred. Let's see, that wasn't too awful. Ha. Cheese it the way I cheesed Hunk, which can't be done anymore, by the way. Or at least, it didn't work for me. The whole prompt for cheesing him is just gone now, so... You were like one of the last people ever to pull it off. It's kind of cool. This fight is pretty easy. Yeah. Quelaag is a lot more intimidating to look at than it actually is. She's only got... I want to say like 6 different moves. Where's my items? The problem is, at least on New Game Plus 3, everything that she does, like major-wise, will one-shot. And that's kind of where it becomes an issue for me. What was I raising? I don't remember anymore. Honestly, it doesn't really matter. Let's just keep pumping endurance. Alright, that's done, that's done. Up to Sen's Fortress now. Ooh, actually. No. We'll make a pit stop and go see Sif. He's the whole reason we're doing this a third time. Actually, technically him and Gwyn, because you need to get to the end of the game twice for Gwyn's soul. He just doesn't really come up in the conversation when it comes to 100%ing the game. Usually Cheese who have lightning spears till she dies. I didn't even think of that. I literally put lightning spear on just for the ha-has my last stream. And it ended the... what was it? The bell tower gargoyles. Immediately, without resistance. I should be using it more. Yeah, I see you. Ooh, actually, I'm gonna save these. Come on, big guy. I could just parry these guys, but at this point in the game, if I miss, they will probably one-shot me. Oh no, just far enough. Ugh, they're both coming. I made a mistake. Maybe I can just... okay, good enough. Bye! I'm gonna make a pit stop and kill the poison dragon while I'm here. Just to get a couple more dragon scales. I would like to max this weapon out before the end. I'm not gonna fight this guy fair though. He's kind of an asshole. I don't think I've ever fought this guy fair. Every time I've tried, he just obliterates me on the side of the cliff. It's way strong in Dark Souls 1, yeah. But I don't think I've ever committed a play to actually using it properly. That's why it was such a ha-ha to use in this run. It's like, oh, let's use that one spell I've never used. When in doubt, use the Joestar family secret technique. Run away! Oh. I love, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. The second season was so good. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's nothing extra. Damn. And he only gives one, which is kind of unfortunate. Same? Yeah. He's probably designed to fight that way, to be fair. That's why you've got the little cliff face. Alright. Are you gonna cause me problems? Ugh. Ooh, I don't like this. Ooh, not good, not good. Oh, thank God. The body block that guy has for this cliff face is crazy. Woohoo. So, one dragon scale is not going to cut it, so that's kind of unfortunate. I don't think there's any more freebies along the way either. It's kind of unfortunate. Okay, I know we need to kill the blue dragon things, but can I just say, smash? You can. I don't know how people will agree with you, but you can. Absolutely. Ugh, most unfortunate. Now, I am gonna have to kill you because you will not let me go. But I'm not fighting you on a cliff face. Terrible choice. It looked cool though. I suppose if I kill the Hydra, but I don't think that's a good idea. Oh, thank you. Now I have breakfast. Use any eating AMR. This area is good for farming. It's true. In my... Ooh. There's a few videos ago now, I worked out finally how to do the perfect, like, dragon farming method. It took ages of setup, but I finally got there. Hey, Souls Obsessed, welcome back. Hey, how have you been? I've been pretty good. This should hopefully be the last day of getting through this game. We're up to the final push now. How about yourself? How you doing today? What was your method? So my method was, what was it? Red tier stone ring. I'd use the first dragon from that bonfire to knock my health down into the range. Then I'd run across the bridge to the little ladder. Try to just avoid all of them, get to the ladder. Climb to the top, use the fall control so you wouldn't get killed. Then backstep, jump off the ladder, and slam down and kill them all at once. And then homeward to the bonfire and reset. It was a bit of a convoluted way to do it. It's something I saw in a video something like 7 years ago, and I just vaguely remembered how to do it, and I spent quite a bit of time trying to recreate it because I couldn't find the video anymore. Good, I'm currently addicted to the Warframe grind. Ah, you're back. Back to it, hey? It's always so tempting to go have a look at that game again, but I must refuse every time. I can't get stuck on a forever game. I'll never leave. Don't tell me what to do. Now, I'm gonna go through my video that I did my dragon farming thing and clip it. Just have like an individual video of it and put it back out there so people can see it. Though the number of unsuccessful attempts I had doing it was a little embarrassing. So I won't show that. Use a katana. I use a katana and a lot of stamina boosts. It's a much more straightforward way to do it. Honestly, my method's probably not even the quickest. It just took so many hits to actually kill one of the dragons, and they could be really just nasty. It's such a bad tendency of getting killed by those dragons just over the littlest of things. Missed. I came back for a casual play, and now all I have played for the past 2 months is Warframe. That's the danger. That is why forever games are so scary. So it's not nearly as cool looking or as fun as Warframe, because I have tried Warframe. I know how fun it is. But I used to be really addicted to a mobile game. And I refuse to start it again, because I've spent a lot more money on it than I ever should have. It was called Battle Cats. Got thousands upon thousands of hours in that game. Oh wait, no, these guys are my friends. I forgot. What's up, guys? I didn't imagine I'd end my run being in this covenant, but it happened to help this time around. Oh my god, you know Battle Cats? Loved Battle Cats. I was so addicted. Honestly, I miss it. I decided to stop because it was just... It was taking too much of my time. It was taking too much of my money. It's like, no. I want to play other games. I want to do other things. The only two forever games I really got into were Genshin and Phantasy Star Online. Yes. To both of those. They were both dangerous. A couple of days ago I downloaded Cyberpunk 2077 for the PS5 and I'm going through it. Nice. I still haven't 100%ed that game. I got really, really far. Those kind of games, I need a break every once in a while. And I took a break probably after finishing all of the side quests. And I mean... all of them, as far as I could see. And I just started doing, like, the main quests, and I've... Where did I get up to again? I got just beyond the Black Wall, and that's where I was like, okay, I need a break. You played PSO2. I was addicted to that years ago. I finished the story and haven't played since. Yeah, we actually played that together. And yeah, we played... Yeah, we finished the story. Yeah, we definitely finished the story. We were just jumping on to visit the... We'd go and hang out at the... What was it? The concert hall? Listen to the song play and then go do all the boss fights. It was really fun. Very weird game. I want to at least give Cyberpunk a go. It's really fun, and they fixed it up so well. Like, it's barely... It's not the glitch-ridden mess that it started out to be. It's actually quite a good game now. Did you play both base game and new game? Oh, NGS. Pretty sure we did. It was quite a few years ago. I actually don't remember. I'll have to think about that. Yeah, because it was only like a year or two ago, and we were completely up to date with it, so we should have been. Oh, we never did the base PSO2. Right. We finished it super quick because we joined late in development and it felt like they were leveling us up too quick. Yeah, you do kind of race through it. Calling it now, you're going to be a melee player. I've never even tried proper melee in Cyberpunk. I found out how enjoyable it was to hack people's brains, and I spent the entire game jumping through cameras and frying people's brains before entering the building. I really wanted to do the DLC and beat Manus before coming to do this fight, but oops. I'm not gonna do that. I have no need to do that. Ooh, that was way too early. Now, be nice. I get the timing for that. Damn. It's another one of those. I don't remember the timing for the rolls. I know. Poor Sif. It always breaks my heart doing this fight. I think I wanna... Completely forgot what I was gonna say. I don't think I feel like dodging. I can easily relearn it, but I want to get this fight over with. I feel bad enough doing it. I will say for my next playthrough, I will probably get the shield first. I was reading up on the Artorias shield you can get from Sif's Soul, and I think it really is the better choice of the options. It's got one of the highest stabilities in the game, and it negates build-up, which is huge, actually. I didn't realize there was a shield in the game that negated build-up. I played both on release as my brother got me into it, and it was the only game I played for years. It was a lot of fun. I got very addicted to it. But I think there's something about logging into a game to do like a couple of chores and then leave because there's no story content that kind of gets to me after a while. Especially from the perspective of I've loved 100% things. And it's like, you can't realistically 100% that kind of stuff. Oh wow, that is dramatically different. I'm sorry, boy. That barely puts a dent in this shield. I think he knows it now. He's backed himself into a corner. Come on, boy. Technically, you could out-stamina me by doing that. Ooh. Clever boy. Of course, the problem going Havel mode is it does take forever just to land a hit. It's very safe, I say, as I put my shield down for half a second. Although the requirements for being able to use the shield is a bit, yeah. Like 50 strength dedicated just to use a shield is kind of bad. Although not as bad as 58 to use Smo's hammer. I think he's getting scared. Come on, no spinnies. Always with the spins. Hey, come on, Sif. Let's not fight by the rocks, come on. There it is. No, I'm sorry, buddy. Dark sad. Ooh, wow, chat moved on. We also played for about 2 years. The base game came out in 2012, and NGS came out in 2021. The 2012 release was at Japan only, because I remember following it when I came to where I'm living in this part of the world now. Oh wow, he put me through 20 Estus. Impressive. That wasn't 20, it was like 10. And yeah, I wanted to play it really badly when it first came out, but It was like unreachable. What was I doing? I am more endurance. Hal was so good he had multiple guilds trying to convince him to join them. It's just the obsessive nature of what I do. I had all the good things and I was like very keen for everything, so people really gravitate towards that. NGS had no achievements and base game only had about... I don't remember if I got all the achievements. I think I got as many as I could without needing massive multiplayer fights for things. Because it's really hard to get people together to do certain events. Now you said Finished Online, you've unlocked all of the memories I have. Good ones, I hope. Yeah, 2012 was Japan. Yeah, I thought so. Alright. Now we've done everything we need to at this level. Now let's go Sen's Fortress. See, I really badly wanted to play PSO 2 because when I was a lot younger, many moons ago, I was obsessed with Phantasy Star Online Blueburst. I still have an account, I think, because the fans like bought a server from Sega before it shut down, and I'm pretty sure they still run it. But yeah, I spent years of my life grinding away at that game, and if the opportunity arose, I'm not gonna lie, I would probably still go back. It's the only forever game, I think, that never really leaves my system. I won't do it. I'm not gonna, but if they ever did like a re-release of it, just like a port or something so other people are allowed to play it again, there's a good chance I'd go back to it. It didn't cost me anything, that game, except for the one-time purchase of like $50 for a physical copy. But I was probably more addicted to that than Battle Cats, if I'm being honest. I'd be curious to see it. It is old. It is not a pretty looking game anymore. I think it's pretty. But like, I'm sure everyone has an idea of what that's like. Something that you love is always going to look wonderful in your own eyes. How far you guys go? I love how the random kick always finds its way out my foot. Alright, what else can we play around with for a bit? I went to so much trouble for it, I may as well also use my brants. Ooh, this is heavy. Probably gonna regret this. Stop kicking. I don't know what the obsession with kicking is. Like, it's usually a very deliberate thing to try and kick, and I don't know how it is I'm pressing the buttons that makes it happen, but it happens way too often. This guy has killed me way too many times. Him threading the needle. Oh Well, that was funny. What's this? Oh, thanks. Yeah, he's a kicker. Not even intentionally. I'm not bothered by graphics, I prefer gameplay. Base PSO2 I liked better, and also prefer the older Dooms from the 90s than the new ones. Fair enough. I am also of that nature, I don't mind how things look. That's why I really enjoy going back and playing, like, old games. Although old is such a... I don't know how to describe it. There's so many versions of what people consider an old game these days. Like, I grew up on the NES, so to me that would be an old game. But I know people now who look at the GameCube and go, oh my god, those games are so old. I'm like, no, they only came out like a few years ago. Right? Right? This is really dangerous for me. Didn't mean to do that. Yep. That was very silly. That's a snake lady. Yeah, there's something uniquely pretty about older games. GameCube and PS1, PS2 are old gramps. Wait, which one's the snake lady? I think for this I'm gonna go tried and true just to get through here. Ooh, actually I might go the halberd. Never mind. It's a lot better in narrow spaces. Damn, I grew up with the Nintendo 3DS and the Xbox 360. That was probably the best era for gaming. I miss the Nintendo 3DS with all my heart. I get the Switch is basically just another, what would you call it? Like another DS. But it's just, it's not the same. It never will be. Stop kicking. Thank you. The one with multiple arms. I didn't know they were girls. The only, the only, what was it, gendered anything in this game I thought was curious was the butchers. Because they're all women, and I had no idea because of how super jacked they are. And they've got an open back apron too. Like, what's up with that? Oh good, it's only 3. My car engine might have just died. I'm so sorry, Aether. Are you alright? Do you need car insurance? The 3DS is awesome. It is. I don't really... sometimes I pull it back out, but it's for very, very specific. Thread the needle. Get out of here. Whoop. Anyway. Never owned a 3DS. I had the 2DS. I've never owned a 2DS, and I would like to own one for prosperity? Prosperity's sake? I actually don't know what that word is, but I know how to use it. But I always loved the 3DS because you could close it and put it away in your pocket. You know the 3DS is surging in popularity again. I do, because of you, actually. I had car insurance, but I also just bought this car 6 months ago and in debt. Oh, jeez. I am so sorry. Was it brand new when you bought it? Because that'd be kind of sucky if that's the case. Make free. Fire. I shouldn't fight here. Ha. Sorry, lady. we blocked all his shots. People are sick of being online all the time and being bombarded with ads and bad news and people stealing their data, so they're going back to the 3DS. Old tech can't steal your data. So yeah, I'm 100% on board for that. The blue slimes at Cease Tower were also women. That I knew. I actually brought that up when I came through there on... I think Cease was probably like the 3rd stream? Woohoo. Hey buddy. Particularly the two... damn it. Particularly the two outside of like Logan's cell. Or Logan's like 2nd cell. He's got a cell here right now. Fair enough. I've just gotten used to being bombarded with ads. It's such a bad way to live. It's no choice of anyone's though, it's just the way life is now. But I miss the days of no ads gaming. I miss my Nokia phone. Very old man. No used car, but no known issues at the time of buying at car dealership. You got it from a dealership as well, like that should have been fine. Because yeah, I'm actually looking at getting a car soon too, and I'm gonna go to a dealership for mine. And this is like part of the things I'm worried about myself. Also the excruciatingly high costs of these things. Although I say looking at it, but I've put it on hold for now because of the whole situation in the world. Like maybe it's not a good idea to own a car right now. Lightning on lightning, let's go. Oh, your lightning's faster than mine. Hisk. Fine, we'll do it the old-fashioned way. Hey, big guy. Okay, so he actually takes a while to set up the first time. You probably could, like, if you come out of there, you could immediately rush this guy. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Damn. Let's see. Nokia, let's go. The Online Safety Act in the UK is a pain because you need ID for everything online. I think it's starting to get that way for us. Ever so slowly. I've heard certain things now are completely blocked off from view and you need ID in order to get in. But I think it's facial ID. My dad totaled his car a couple of months ago and we're looking for the title for insurance. And hopefully he can find that. That sounds awful. I'd be so afraid of losing something that important. And put it somewhere safe, but then have no idea where safe actually is. Excuse me. Yay. Understandable, and I agree with it, but I kind of need it for my job. Yeah, that's kind of why I need a... Well, what kind of why I want a car as well. I can get to work, but it is becoming increasingly more painful. It's like 2 buses... Is it 2 buses? 1, 2... Yeah, sorry, it's 3 buses and a train ride? I don't need it. So yeah, car would be nice. We've been hit with something similar in Australia. I just got a VPN. Did you? I didn't know you got a VPN. Probably should get a VPN. I was about to say, where's the guy? I know there's a guy here. Oh yeah, actually, I'm gonna kill the giant this time. I completely forgot that he bombards you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. He went immediate sicko mode. Can you go sicko mode again? That's like the easiest one to like attack you from. Should probably heal too. Ooh. There he goes. Excellent. Alright. Now we're safe. Let's go get Tarkus. I love having summons. They're just fun. I think they're neat. One thing that's annoying is Steam completely hides a game even if you search for it, as you need to put a credit card in. I didn't know it could do that. I'm thinking I just need to bite the bullet, learn Linux, and how to use Tor. That's so much bigger brain than I think I can handle. If you can pull it off, though, all the power to you. Just a free VPN, but I want to upgrade to a paid one. I'm too lazy for that. Maybe it's finally time. Alright. Airblade. Miss. I'm surprised he hasn't been knocked yet. I guess his, poise is a bit different this late in the game. Thank you, Tarkus. Alright, I'm gonna let this play so I can eat a little bit. Ooh. I might have ate that too quick. Owie. Alright. I'm willing to play Fear and Hunger and haven't gotten myself a credit card yet, as I don't need one. I have been dying to play Fear and Hunger. It looks so up my alley. It looks so good. The communal towels are finally done. Next up, my clothes. Yeah, I used to wash all that stuff separately, but now it's just one big go. Oh my god, Fear and Hunger, I want to see how I play it so bad. Well, that makes two of us now. The thing that makes me sad about Fear and Hunger, though, is that I already know Fear and Hunger 2 exists, which means I'm just that far behind on the Fear and Hunger train. thought about rolling. Get down here. Had no need for their tails. I just really like doing that. It's a little sadistic, but eh. I also don't really need this, but what's the harm of a little extra Demon Titanite? I just realized there are no more bosses now between me and my goal. We are practically done. We just got to get to the other side of this. I mean, there's a little bit more to it than that, but we're almost done. Sorry, I always go a bit slow between these because the camera tends to change and throw me, completely throw me off. Bink. There's a Fear and Hunger 2? Didn't know that. Yeah, no, I've seen the, I've been avoiding videos of people online playing it for quite a while now. When I really want to play something, I tend to completely, I cut it off from my social medias as much as possible. And it's like, no, I don't want you to spoil it for me. Well. I can see why people think the Black Knight's Halberd is so good. Like, the damage on it is nuts, which is already a good reason, but it's so quick on its, like, attack and its range. Like, it's crazy how good this weapon is. And now I know it's the perfect weapon for cutting tail as well. I will remember this the next time I do this run. What level are we on? We're on the top. I need to go all the way down. Like 1 and 2 are connected lore and theme-wise, but it's basically an anthology. Why? Oh yeah, statue. Forgot about her. So focused, you know. Bountiful chests, my wife. Whoops. I was too busy talking about wives. Fine. These guys really leave themselves open. I remember being really terrified of fighting the gargoyles back in the day. And they can be dangerous, don't get me wrong. But they have such long swings. You can usually heal pretty easily without getting too damaged. Give me that tail. Damn, killed him too quick. When I watch a streamer play a game, I watch the first 5 minutes and determine whether I will ever play it in my life. I have done that a few times. There are a few games I've watched people do, and it's like, no, that's going to be an obsession. I need to turn this off now, and I'll go find it myself. I do this with YouTubers too. Yeah, same. Alright, you two are assholes. I really don't like these two in particular. So we are definitely killing both of them. This one shouldn't be so bad, but he has chased me pretty far before. Come on. Oh, that did nothing. I mean, he uses a lightning weapon, so I should assume it's not going to do much. Ooh, this might not be good. Yeah, get out of here. He won't be a threat, he just hangs out at the edge. These two, though. I'll try coax out the one on the left. Oh, finish him. There we go. Sorry, 1 second. My phone was telling me I've just used 50% of my data, and it is only the 15th, and I paid my bill 3 days ago. That is most impressive. Oof. Alright. Moving on. Whoa. I don't think I've ever been hit by the guy from behind. Are you gonna... Huh. That's two things that's never happened before. I've never been hit by the guy from behind, and he always pulls out his sword and shield when I get up to him. Well, that was annoying. For the most recent one... For me, the most recent one was no skin. Oh, I missed that game. I might do a run of that on my channel at some point. I really enjoyed playing that. Forgs, we are forgs. Skin, I'm suddenly craving some... I'm gonna say chicharrones? Or chicharrones? I don't know what that is. I don't know why, but the more I play Souls game, the slower enemy attacks feel and easier to predict, right? It does start to feel that way. And it gets even worse or better, depending how you look at it. When you're watching someone else play. When you're in the thick of it, it does... Like, your brain still has to react, so it does feel a bit more normal paced. But when you're watching someone else, it's like it's in slow motion. And it can get to you a bit too, because you're like, how could you not dodge that? How could you not get around that? It's right there, it's so slow. And some chicken hearts with some fried cactus. Okay, now you're just... That's just crazy talk. Chicken does sound good, though. I've had the option to eat chicken heart, but I declined. Something about eating hearts just... I'm sure it tastes just fine. Like, I've eaten tongue. I like tongue. But hearts just sound like a bit outside my wheelhouse, maybe. I need you to die before your friend joins us. He's joining us. I hate these two. They're not necessarily difficult fights, but the way they're clustered just makes it very nasty. Alright, Alright, none of that. It's Mexican soul food, my guy. I will believe you, but wow. I mean, I won't knock it till I try it. I'm always willing to try things first. Right, as long as I get one of you. I remember dissecting a heart years ago in high school. Nice. I think the only thing I've ever dissected in school was a rat. And the rat I had a gigantic tumor. It basically looked like it had 3 legs, and then just like one of its legs was just completely beefed. That's right. You get one. Okay, so I'm thinking what happened, because I stood still for too long, the guy on the left probably reset his position, and that's why he was able to hit me in the back like that. Which I'm very unfamiliar with, like, he never hits me. I didn't think his arrows could even come up to this height, because he's a bit lower than the other guy. There you go. That's how that's supposed to go. You don't want to talk to me after I murdered you from last time? No, you don't remember.
You've been quiet these days. Smooth summoning out there. Anytime you see my brilliantly shining signature, do not hesitate to call upon me. You've left me with quite an impression.
I dissected a frog and some bugs. I was disappointed we couldn't cook the frog. I never thought I'd read that sentence. Lol, I thought the same after going through the effort of buying a heart. Just for the sake of dissecting? Fascinating. Okay, I'm gonna put you down. Gosh, we are so close, I can taste it. It's also the taste of coffee, but it tastes good. Nah, for school, yeah. It was school. You know you can cook cow heart and it's called poor man's steak. Is that because the organs, like, cow organs are not very, that they're usually thrown away or something? Because I figure you don't get a lot for, you know, wow, words. The heart can only be so big, so there'd be so little of it compared to the rest of the cow. I could imagine it being actually quite expensive. Who am I? I'm just the guy who needs to finish his collection. Alright. Great Lord, Great Soul. Great Shield of Artorias. Knight's Honor. Acquire all rare weapons, the Dark Soul. All achievements completed. Congratulations. And that's it. That is now 100% collection and 100% completion. It only took 9 streams. Now, I don't know how well this is actually showing on the stream, But here is a list of every single weapon, every single shield, every single piece of armor, every spell, every ring, and I did sort of include a consumable section, but it's just like the arrows at the moment. The consumables I don't care about too much. They're not really part of it. Um, but yeah, that took. It would have taken not as many weeks as it actually did, but I was only streaming on Sundays for a while until recently. But yeah, I'm gonna go before I completely wrap up. Excuse you. Go back to my bottomless box so I can actually see everything. What's up, Solaire? Alright, now, so the items I did choose to collect are just the ones you can only get one of. So the non-consumable types, I suppose. Just gonna very slowly go through all this for prosperity's sake. The dragon torso stone in particular, like 30 dragon scales just for this bad boy. Actually, before I finish. There's gonna be a bunch of it before I finish this now. Yeah, Dragon Boy. It stays on if I rest at a bonfire, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Excellent. And there's so many of these which just don't really have a purpose anymore. Like a Book of the Guilty, Servant roster. Now, we're technically missing an egg vermifuge, but I don't really need one for the sake of it. I did have one in my previous run. A few extra boss souls, because why not? The silver pendant. This is the first game I've ever actually owned the silver pendant. I didn't know this thing existed. Hang on. What's going on here? Cow organs are not seen as desirable. That's fair. I get that. We had to bring our own heart, and I remember riding to school with it in my backpack. That sounds so messed up. Hang on, the chat's going by so fast. Is it cows we eat the liver off of? I don't know. I don't like liver, so I'm actually not sure where we get livers from. We did it. We did. It's done. Even though if you want to make menudo, you need to use the lining of cow stomach. It's showing just fine. GG, you did it. Awesome. I can go to sleep at a reasonable time today. Good. I hope that you can sleep well today. Yeah, really? I thought you want to clip flexing the finished spread. Appreciate that, yes. Yeah, no, this is the first time I've ever gotten it because I just didn't know it existed in the game. I only found out a little while ago because I saw someone else flexing it in the boss fight with Manus. I'm like, what the hell is that? Okay, those don't matter. Well, you can't put spells away, so I don't know why it has a slot like that. That Ghost Blade this is the shortest it's ever taken me to get my hands on the Ghost Blade. I think I worked out it was only, I think it was 25 attempts, 28, something like that, which is ridiculously low for getting the Ghost Blade. Currently midnight. Usually your stream starts at 11 PM and ends at 5 AM. I am so sorry about that, but also thank you so much for sticking around regardless. That is gotta be awful on the sleep schedule. If that's the case, though, that means my weekday streams would probably be better. Because I do 6:30 till 10 my time, which would be like 5:30 to something 30. My math is not good. 4 hours after that, 9. I So many crystal straight swords. Those guys just drop them like crazy. This might take a minute, but I do want to go through the whole thing. Just for the sake of it. Have it all there. It's already messed up from Warframe. Yeah, I've had so many games like that. Usually I'll just want to finish a game before I go to bed. And I'll think, oh, this will only take an hour. It takes 4 hours later. It's 5:16 for me, you're good. Like 5:16 in the morning? That's crazy. That's usually a time when I've overcommitted to playing a game and I'm still awake. Getting up at that time is how I used to work. And to think, like, there are so many weapons here, but compared to Dark Souls 2, and then compared to Dark Souls 3, this game has nothing. There are so many more weapons in later games. Now, I'm not going to do them next. I actually don't know when I'll jump onto Dark Souls 2, which will be the next one. But yeah, that's going to be another really long run. Which I'm excited for and also terrified for. Dark Souls 3 will be a lot more straightforward because it's just go and collect. Dark Souls 2, I've like got to learn a whole subset of things before I can even attempt to take it on. My problem is I look for streamers at inappropriate times. Yeah, this is probably... I mean, I usually put people on for stuff like this as background noise to fall asleep to. So this would be the right time for me too. I don't really care about arrows. Now, just for the armor. Go a bit quicker. In the afternoon. Oh, okay. That's not so bad then. Actually, that's great. That's just after work. Oh, another bot. Hello. Excuse you. We're just gonna... Oops, I want to copy you. Yeah. No, he's ruining my steez. I don't want to steezes, but he's ruining it. Oh, thank you. For some reason, my buttons weren't working. If I had had time between streams, I actually would have gone through and gotten rid of all the double ups. But it's fine. What's wrong with a little extra? So many bloated heads. And last but not least, the rings. Now, one of these actually caused me a bit of grief. And only a little bit. It was... This one, Eastwood Grain Ring. I completely forgot that you had to buy that before killing a certain someone. Thankfully, I remembered in the second run through to actually go pick it up. Alright, that's it. 100% completion, done. We are now going to do a bit of a reset. So the Twitch stream will stay active for a bit. It'll stay active. I'm not gonna shut it down. We're moving on to our next game. What are we playing next? I believe. Oh, sorry, my throat's giving out. I'm pretty sure it was you. Recommended a certain game. I'm actually going to do that one next as a bit of a, how would I say? A bit of downtime between our next game, because this should be a nice short and sweet game. It is called The Dark Queen of Mortholm. I'm just going to update the stream. Hell yeah, people recommend games. I'm going to play them. I can't think of a better way to play games. Oh, yeah, before I do that, I need to, so, bear with me, because I gotta reset the YouTube. So I've also got YouTube running. Silly plate. Oh, good. No one's over here, so this should be fine. Alright, so I have to end stream. Stop immediately. We'll no longer be live. End.